you two doing here? Oh, a tent! Why are they all named after animals? Score! Being able to take advantage of other people's hard work is a reward for showing up late. The winner is always the one who goes last. You would make Slash from Forever Home ashamed to hear that. Arg. Lieutenant report to Griselda. Those two of Khmer, Leo, Sancho, and Panza were in the same year as me. They actually didn't apply to join the expedition to the Great Forest. They just kind of caught Commander Leo's eye one day, and before he knew it, they were up the trees without a paddle, or something like that. I wonder if they're doing okay out there. There's a bunch of other Roman soldiers around. The city looks a bit livelier than before, don't you think? There are a whole lot more soldiers now, too, and their uniforms are different. It does seem that way. Leo was called back here, too. Seems like something's going on. Whatever, let's go see the Governor General and figure out what's what. We need to give her a report, after all. And while we're there, we should try to figure out what all the hubbub's about. It seems you've been able to fully complete the map as far as the river. I had expected great things from you, and you still managed to exceed those expectations. I was right to leave this in your hands. I hear that explorers and bounty hunters have entered the forest as well, though it is proving a challenge for them. I will be eagerly awaiting your next visit, gentlemen. Is there anything else you wish to report, Adol? Tell her about Bami and Gaddis. The magician and the beast tamer you encountered. At the very least, I have not given permission for any such individuals to explore the Great Forest. They both seem pretty tough. Kinda worries me, you know. Two such individuals appearing in the Great Forest is a great matter of concern. I fear it may not be a coincidence. Until recently, I may have suspected them to be spies from Hispania, as our forces had been in conflict with them. However, we can discount that now. Hispania no longer has the willpower nor ability to pose such a threat. Nothing new then. We still got no leads on how to cross the river either. And we don't have any idea what's over there, aside from knowing that it's called the Primeval Lands. You mentioned a number of ruins you found within the Great Forest, no? Perhaps you'll be able to find some ancient records that might point you in the right direction.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I guess we'll just have to keep looking. I gotta say though, it really feels like our investigation's hit a wall. Rather than blindly searching for where to go next, perhaps it would be wise to take this opportunity to stop and reflect. Might I suggest you rest here in CASNAN for a while? I'll be sending the Roman army into the Great Forest soon. Should I hear any reports from them that may be of interest to you, I will be certain to inform you as soon as possible. The Roman army, now you mention it, there did seem to be more soldiers around CASNAN than usual. Until recently, our forces have been in a stalemate with the Altaginian army on the southern African front. However, in recent years, the Dragon Knights have been rapidly gaining strength. I hear they've created a new kind of warship capable of incredible speed. So in an effort to keep Altaginians at bay, Rome has elected to deploy additional forces to the continent's western regions. I see. Feels strange to think of all the things changing in the world while we're out fighting monsters in the woods. To speak frankly, these forces were sent here without my input, and feel unneeded. You two are far more valuable. At any rate, I'm afraid I have a meeting to attend to. If you require anything, do feel free to let me know. Gotcha, thanks a bunch. Okay. Must be pretty tough to be able to return from the Great Forest unharmed. Keep it up. Leroy Jenkins. At least I'm almost done for today. Guess I should guard like I mean it till I'm off the clock. It does seem their map is coming along well. You're doing incredible work for someone your age. We really can't thank you enough. Okay, exit. And we get an event.
Oh?
Are you by any chance Adol Kristen? Who are you? Oh, please excuse my lack of manners. You're just a bit infamous around here, you see. I'm most delighted for this opportunity.
My name is Gruda. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. I've heard all about you from the Governor General and Commander Leo. Between the incident at the mine and your mapping of the forest, we seem to be quite indebted to you of late.
He has such a suspicious look on his face.
While I am only a recent arrival, I look forward to seeing more of you in the future.
Are you with the Roman army? Huh, I'm afraid so. I'm in charge of unifying the Celcetan army and the Roman army as Governor General Griselda's aide. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm afraid I cannot keep the Governor General waiting any longer. So it looks like the Romans are finally sending some half-decent soldiers over here. Given the riffraff we've had so far, it's about damn time. Looks like we're a bit too late to get much of anything else done today.
Alright.
How about we just go to the inn and have something to eat for now? We can plan our next move from there. Alright, now our biggest problem is how to get across the river. It'd help if we knew whether or not you made it across before you lost your memories. If so, then we could try duplicating whatever it is you did. Is there anything you've remembered so far that might give us something to go on? Select the most relevant memory. Huh, actually... Okay, it says to select the tower. Of course, that tower! We haven't seen any towers at all so far. Can't say for sure whether or not it's in the Primeval Lands, but it certainly doesn't seem to be over here. Adol, how does this sound? Tomorrow, let's go our separate ways and see what we can find out. Are you breaking up with me? Damn straight, we're through, pal. It's probably what you were expecting me to say, huh? But you're dead wrong if you think I'd abandon you now. I'll admit at first I was getting awful sick of your goody two-shoes attitude. But we've come this far together, so I'm sticking around to the bitter end. Or at least until we get all that reward money. I'll start out by checking all my usual sources. I might learn something we can use. How about you? Any ideas? I'll gather more information too. I'll drink to that. See if you can beat me at my own game, as it were. Things have changed in CASNAN since we first started working on the map, so there's bound to be some leads. But for now, it's time to go get us some sleep. We need to be well rested for the hunt.
Hey.
You seem pretty awake and alert. That's good. I guess this is goodbye for now then. We'll meet up again later to see what we've got. First things first, I'll be heading off to see an old friend. An old friend? Yeah, an old friend in the same trade. We don't exactly mix that well, but I can't really afford to be picky right now. This could take all day, as we'll be heading out of the city. You're hard for ideas. How about doing some of the quests off of the inn's quest board? You're a kind of hero to the people here. So I'm sure they'd be pretty happy. And if you're doing nice things for the locals, then info will flow easier than pouring wine out of a bottle. Oops, I stretched this way out way too long as it is. See you again tonight. Take care. Okay. Challenge and miners wanted. They're both urgent, so I better take care of them ASAP. There appear to be 2 new quests on the quest board. Both of them are marked as urgent. Perhaps it would be best to complete them before the end of the day. Save in a separate slot, of course. Okay, it turns out there's a setting in the configurations where you can actually cause Celceta to hide the mouse cursor while your gamepad is active. It's really convenient. Now I don't have to worry about hiding it manually anymore. Duren's relatively new to the business, but he's not a bad information dealer at all. I don't know where he came from originally, but, well, us information dealers are mostly a secretive bunch. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that you're lucky to get paired up with him. So don't let him get away. But he just got away. Maybe he's backstabbing me. No. Okay, probably not, but still. Oh, but are you alone today? Do you want to join me for a drink? My treat. It might be my imagination, but I feel like someone's watching me. Which has me a bit worried, to be honest. Not for myself, but for the watcher. If Dad notices, there's going to be quite a scuffle. I think he's seriously fallen for her. This should be interesting. Unbelievable. Who would have thought I'd find an angel in here? An angel, I tell you. Everyone's talking about the villages that were discovered in the Great Forest. I'm sure they must have some amazing muscular physiques to be able to live in a place like that. Just thinking about it makes my pecs pulsate. I am a man! Finally, chance to rest. I'm never ever going to rely on those two explorers again. Ever. Don't trust any explorer who is named after an animal. That is the key to victory. Welcome, still a bit early, but feel free to rest if you'd like. I finished all the cleaning this morning, so do let me know if you need a room. Okay, we need to talk to Mouse right now. This is missable. The time frame for this one is really narrow. It's crazy, I tell ya. Are you on your own today? There's nothing to hold back just because it's a lovely day outside. If you've got nothing else to do, why not let me entertain you? Come get the latest scoops. I'll sell you the latest gossip, fresh off the presses for only 100 gold. How about it? Thanks. Today's scoop is about Commander Leo's subordinate, Hansa. His main hobby is eating, which you can probably guess just by looking at him. Useless! But the surprising thing is, he apparently hates sweet things. I can't help but feel he's missing out on half the great things in life if he hates sweets, especially a guy like that. Isn't that an interesting tidbit? Don't pass on to anyone else. Okay. First quest is a scavenger hunt, I believe. Okay, no more missables until after I do the 2 required quests. Okay, kids, what do you want? Oh, Adol. Did you have a look at the board? I did. Of course you did. So that means you're up for a challenge? I sure hope so. I accept your challenge. Yeah, there we go. Okay, here's what we want you to do. We want you to show us how skilled a treasure hunter you are. You're working on the map of the Great Forest, right? So we thought you must be an expert at treasure hunting too. That's why we've hidden treasures all around town and we want you to find them. You're going to be looking for lots of gold ore, those super expensive little rocks they make gold stuff out of. If you find them, you can keep them as your reward. We've hidden 5 of them in total. Come let us know when you found all 5. I'll be back in no time. That's the spirit. Yep, this is what we wanted to see. Go, Adol. Wait, before you go, if you want any hints. What does he need hints for? The whole point of a treasure hunt is to find treasures with riddles or clues given to guide you. It's not much of a treasure hunt if he's just looking around blindly. That would be boring. I guess you're right. It's decided. If you need a clue as to where the treasures are hidden, come speak to me. Oh, if you really can't find one and want to give up, just come and let me know. You'll have to admit we've beaten you if you give up, though, and you don't want to do that, do you? I think that's all we've got for you. Alright, Evan. Okay, on the count of 3. Wait, this is timed? 1, 2, 3, go! I don't see a timer. They're not marked on the map. So these gold ores actually do have models. They're not just shiny points. Okay, got it. House in the lower part of town. See, this one, it has a different roof. Ah, how did it get up there? Hey, hands off my kitchen! Oh, it's you, Adol. That was a feat. Thank you so much for helping Wagner during the incident at the mine. Are you Wagner's daughter or are you Wagner's wife? Yes, I'm his daughter, Ada. So what brings you here today? I guessed right! Ada explained the treasure hunt game to Ada. A treasure hunt? For gold ore? Oh, you must be playing with my younger brother, Evan. Where do you even get that gold ore? So that explains why he's been sneaking around all day. I'm very sorry for the trouble. You'd have to go to some pretty dangerous places to get that ore. Ask about the primeval lands. The primeval... what? Is that the name of a place in the Great Forest? I'm sorry, I've never heard of it. Very little is known about the Great Forest around here, after all. Anyway, thank you for playing with Evan. You really are a nice person. Feel free to come here again anytime. And good luck treasure hunting. Okay. Horse stables. Okay, run over there real quick. Oh, I see one right next to the horse. But I don't want to spend any more items on you, even if you give me one in exchange. Now to the alley behind the bar. Okay. You have nothing more to give me. Until later, after I do these quests. One more gold ore. Government buildings. If I said I didn't want to enter the Great Forest at all, I'd be lying. I'm a man with dreams, after all. Being stuck with Commander Leo the whole time is more than I could handle. Gold ore, and I get a cutscene. You there, what do you think you're doing? I was looking for gold ore. Gold ore, you say? Really? In a place like this? You're definitely suspicious. I think I'm gonna have to ask you to come with me and explain what you're really up to. Oh dear, what seems to be the problem? My, if this isn't Adol Kristen. Is something the matter? Adol explained the situation to Gruda. So you decided to accept a request from those children and play with them? How delightful! As you heard, there is nothing suspicious about this young man. You know, Gruda, if you're going to hide your true nature, you should at least try to change your facial structure just like Professor Alba did. In fact, the only problem here seems to be that a guard permitted a child to trespass in this area while on duty. So unless you want me to report your error, I suggest you return to your post immediately. Yes, sir. Thank you. Oh, it was nothing. If anything, we owe you an apology for the inconvenience. Though I can't help noticing your usual companion is not with you today. Where could he be, I wonder? Did you have business with Duren? Oh, so his name is Duren? No, I did not, but do pass along my best regards to him as well. Is something the matter? Ask about the primeval lands or ask about the tower. A tower? Is there a tower in the Great Forest? I've been kept informed of your investigation by Governor General Griselda, but I don't recall any reference to a tower. I'm actually a little surprised you would ask me such a thing, in fact. The Roman army is only just beginning its expedition into the Great Forest. You have much more to tell me than I to you. Sir, preparations for training are complete. We can begin as soon as you're ready. Very well, I will be along shortly. I do apologize, Adol, but I'm afraid I have work to attend to. I hope, though, that we will have the chance to speak again in the near future. Found all the hidden gold. Wonder if I can find Gruda elsewhere in the city, doing some thing behind everyone's backs. Huh? Okay, maybe he's in here. I should save just in case this advances an event, which I highly doubt will happen, but can never be too careful here. Guard duty is shift-based, so we each have to work during a specific time period, and my shift starts far too soon. The Celceta General Government building is surprisingly well equipped. I'm a bit worried about the lack of morale in the soldiers here, but nonetheless, this place would still get a passing score from me. Can't help but wonder about Gruda. He doesn't seem to have any major achievements back in Rome, but yet he's been given control of the Roman army forces here in Celceta. How has he managed to attain such a prestigious position so quickly? Yeah, Ernst had to... I think he had to do a lot of stuff off-screen for his position. Let's see. Could he be in here? This does look like a kind of training hall place. No, it's just a barracks. The more night patrols you do, the more your eyes adjust to the darkness. I'm so used to it now that the sunlight during the day is too bright, and I find myself greatly preferring the indoors. Nothing here. Maybe the cafeteria. I'm surprised they didn't hide the gold here in the barracks. Probably be too difficult for a kid to get in. I saw something I probably shouldn't have seen in the warehouse. It was the giant wooden box the Roman army had carried in. What could be inside? It seemed like it must be pretty important. I probably shouldn't be talking to civilians about this, should I? I'm not very good at my job sometimes. Please pretend I didn't say anything. I'm telling Gruda. Munchu. This is somewhat delicious. Next to the Roman army's arrival, I'm twice as busy as usual lately. It's a royal pain. Munch. As soon as we enter the forest, it's going to be camping all the way, so I'm not going to be able to have a good meal again for a long time. So I've got to eat as much as possible while I still can. If we eat too much, that might hamper your ability to actually hike through the forest. Lag spikes. Talk. Oh, Adol Kristen, I see you've come alone today. If you're unable to cross the river, now would be a good time to rest and think again once your mind is clear. I apologize for any disturbance from the Roman army's arrival, but please do take this time to recover your strength. I was hoping she'd say something about Gruda. Anyways, I better report into those kids. These soldiers. Wonder how I should spend what little time I have left until I'm called into duty. Couldn't hurt to wander around a bit and waste some time. Do some side quests. Hey Adol, seems like you've made quite the discovery. Finding a solvent before anyone else is a pretty impressive achievement. Keep it up, we need someone who will put Leo to shame. My question is, why didn't Adol ever go back to this town to report on his findings? I guess Griselda was not around at the time, so there's no one to really report to. Huh. Ooh, looks like you found them all. And really quickly, too. Wow, you're amazing. It's no wonder you've managed to explore so much of the Great Forest already. I hate to admit it, but I really do want to be like you one day. Hey, Adol. Since you beat us, here, take this too. Coal. Go ahead, it won't bite. It's pretty common to farm. It's not like it's hard to find more. You should be able to refine all of those into something useful. I hope it'll be useful to you when you're out exploring the Great Forest. Okay, that's one quest down. Hey there, Adol! Looks like you saw my request on the board, no? Man, I really appreciate you of all people agreeing to help us out. So how about it? You ready to lend a hand? Except, this could be a tough quest. This one actually is timed. Thanks, I really appreciate it. Right then, let's get to it. I'll show you where I want you to work. Alright, what I'd like you to do is mine this area. Look familiar? It should. This is where the monster appeared before. Because of that, it's too risky for us regular miners to dig here, and we were forced to abandon it, but you're a whole other story, Adol. Anyway, getting down to business. I want you to use this pickaxe to dig out as much ore as you can in the time provided. Naturally, gold is the ore I'm most interested in. I'm not going to give you a specific amount to dig, but you'll be paid based on how much you're able to mine, so, well, go for the gold. The more gold you dig out, the more money you'll get, so give everything you've got. Oh, and anything other than gold doesn't count, so you're free to take it with you. Finders keepers. In effect, the more you dig, the more you get. So the bottom line is, keep digging, don't stop for anything. I think that should cover matters. Do you get all that? Yes. Excellent. Hold on, let's see what you've got. Ah. This is a trick. There's actually gold ore all the way back here. Ah. So tricky. I wish they would actually keep a count of your gold ore here. That would make it a lot easier. Damn it, did I get it all? Okay, let's see how I did this time. 10 pieces, yes! Frankly, I'm kind of amazed. I didn't think you'd be able to manage that many. Well, here's the reward. Fruit and a bonus, too. Yes. Something else in your mind? Primeval lands. Primeval lands? Sorry, never heard of it. I did hear someone discovered a village in the forest recently, if you can believe that. Wait, that was you, wasn't it? You just never stop blowing people's minds. Sorry I can't be of any more helpful, but good luck finding whatever it is you're looking for. And thanks again for your help.
Job well done.
Finally! That took a while. Okay, I'm back and let's see what you have to say. So I wish I'd get off work already so I could get a drink. Are there any monsters in the mines yet? No, I guess not. Would have been funny if I used the very starter monsters just to grind all my skills, huh? I managed to get stun rate maxed out at some point, and I also got this got Blade Rush level 2, which means I can now create a tornado right after the last hit of the skill. It's for my wife, yeah. It's for my son, yeah. What's he talking about? Anyways, there should be an event in the square now. Hey, good job. Heard you were helping us out a bit today, right? How'd you find it? Doesn't it feel great to work up a sweat? Okay. Or go up here. See if the event triggers if I go through this way. Yes, it does.
Wow.
The winds must feel amazing up there. How do you even climb that high? Someone said they saw her climbing up the outer wall. I already got the third rumor, so I'm good to go. Really? We're allowed to do that? Wow, I've totally got to try it.
Idiot.
Idiot, there's no way you'd be able to make it without falling. That must be...
Hey!
Get down from there this instant! This is outrageous. Government buildings are not for climbing. Commander, calm down. What if she climbed up there to, you know... What are you gonna do if she jumps? What? If she jumps down here from that high up, all because you told her to get down... Commander, you'd be a murderer. Grr, well, what am I supposed to do then? This wasn't in my job description. You'll have to try and persuade her to climb back down. Make her realize how much she has to live for. Why should I have to do that? Well, maintaining order in the city is your job, isn't it? I suppose I have no choice then, cough. You up there, can you hear me? Don't do anything foolish, think of your parents. If you jump from all the way up there, it's only gonna hurt, you know? And think of all the food you'll never be able to eat again! I don't think she can hear you. I guess you're gonna have to climb up there yourself.
What?
Preposterous! I could never! Are you scared, Commander? Of course not. You are, you're scared! I am not! I am not, I say! Adol, perfect timing. Well, I'll let you have the honor of taking care of the situation, as a show of good faith, yes. Be an ass and leave. Or do it. I'll do it. I knew you would. Leo, go save her yourself. Who said that? You will address me as Commander Leo. Saving people is the Army's job. Yeah, don't make Adol do all your work for you. It's your turn to do something useful for a change. Go on, Leo. Leo, Leo! Leo, Leo! Wow, they're all cheering for him. I think you're just enjoying the spectacle. But especially now with the Roman army here, it's going to look terrible if he doesn't go. Grr!
Fine.
I said you will address me as Commander Leo! He's running away! Wait, look over there! I think he's trying to get to higher ground. He's pretty fast. That's our roaring Leo! Wow, he's actually scaling the wall. I don't think he's be that brave. Leo! 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 Wall climbing minigame? She jumped!
Adol!
Taking a screenshot. What are you doing here? I've been looking for you everywhere. What is the meaning of this commotion?
Let me down! I'm scared of high!
Commander, take it easy!
Someone got stuck up there. This place is huge. I couldn't believe it when I got here. And the houses are all made out of stone. What were you doing up there? This sound was so big I didn't know where I was going. I thought the best thing to do was to head for the tallest, most central building I could find. I never see you with so many people around, so my best bet for spotting you was to climb up as high as possible. I had no idea I wasn't supposed to be up there. I'm sorry, okay? Don't worry about it. Heh, thanks. But you wound up getting in trouble for what I did, so I really am sorry. I just can't believe how different the world is outside Komodo. The villages seriously never made contact with each other? It's not that far away. I think I understand how you must have felt, at least a little bit. You came all this way on your own? Yep, aren't I amazing? Well, the little bits you told me about the route you took to Komodo definitely helped. If not for that, I'd probably still be wandering aimlessly out there somewhere. Besides, no one's better at me than sneaking around the forest unnoticed. I come up with all kinds of stealth techniques to make sure none of the men are better at hunting than me. What happened after we left? See, I've done a lot of thinking. I was pretty shocked to hear that Remnos had kept his strength a secret from me. But I still haven't heard a peep about it from Remnos himself. All I know is what Father and that woman told me. So I decided that I want to go find him myself and ask him what his deal is. What will you do then? Isn't it obvious? First I'll take it back from that woman. Then, if everything she and Father said is true, I'll slap him. I mean, it's pretty rude when you think about it. You can't just decide you're better than someone and hold back on their account. That's not fair to me at all. In fact, it really hurts. But then, after I slap him a few times, I'll hug him really tightly. And thank him for this experience. So you better be ready for me, or else. That's very you, Karna. Heh, I'll take that as a compliment. I asked Father about it, and he said I could go as long as I traveled with you. So will you take me with you, please? We'd be more than happy to have you. Really? You're not just saying that so I'll feel better. I don't want you worrying about me when you need to be focused on getting your memories back. I'll just be tagging along for the ride. Still, thanks, Adol.
Alright.
They serve food and drink here, right? We should have a toast. Heh, well then, to our reunion. And to getting your memories back and to reuniting with Remnos. Cheers! Gulp. Slurp chomp. Ah, that was wonderful. I've never tasted anything like that before. Oh yeah, where did Duren go anyway? Huh, my head feels all... Huh? Karna fell asleep almost instantaneously. She must have been exhausted. Da-da-da.
Hey.
I'm back. Hope you haven't been waiting long, Adol. Huh? Wasn't expecting to find Karna here. Why is she asleep? You didn't. I almost got away with it too. That'd be too terrible to say. How can you even think that? Hey, you gotta admit, it looks pretty bad. Though, I thought so. It's just juice. She must have been dead tired. Well, we can't leave her here like this. Give me a hand at carrying her to one of the rooms. Where are you starting the space for? Come on, this is a job for a prince. Adol, look at her legs. No, not like that, you pervert. Karna's legs are all cut up, and her shoes looked really worn. Whoa, check out the soles of her shoes, completely ruined. She must have gone through a lot to get here. Remnos, wait for me. I'll bring you home. Adol and Duren carried the exhausted Karna to a room, leaving her to rest. Room 201, the only room we can actually enter. I see. I figured she'd probably go after Remnos. But I didn't think she'd come all this way through the forest on her own. Now, time to get down to business. Did you meet your friend? Huh? Oh yeah, I did. And next to that, I managed to get my hands on this. Do you recognize it? Duren produced a well-worn notebook. Managed to get my hands on this from, well, let's just call that a trade secret. It's full of information about the Great Forest, which is surprising in and of itself. But look at this bit, right here. Statues with wings, like Fina. There's an image that appears to be a hand-drawn map of the Great Forest with notes scrawled all over it. The handwriting looks somewhat familiar. I have no idea what this pattern of diamonds on the left page is all about. But look at the map on the right page. The words Primeval Lands are written at the top. And look at this bit in the middle. Duren points to the word Tower. Is this? I don't think there's any doubt about it. This was yours before you lost your memories. Not bad find, huh? See, the information game isn't all about rumors and hearsay, but items like this too. Seems pretty likely you dropped this right around when you got hit with whatever it is that wiped your memory clean. And it sure looks to me that after visiting Komodo and Selray, you crossed over to the primeval lands. But what's most important to us right now is this bit here, right in the river. North of Selray's ruins. Looks like there might be a passage in an underground ruin. Barely a stone's throw away from Selray. You must have gone through there and come out on the other side of the river. You're amazing, Duren. Well, yeah, I guess I am. I did go through a hell of a lot of trouble to get this, after all. Let's get some rest first and sell in the morning. Or your friend went through a lot of trouble. Besides, Cardo's coming with us, isn't she? And she needs her rest even more than we do. My throat. So we're heading to Selray first? I did hear about a village near the river from my father. This will be my first time actually going there. I should probably meet with Ozma too, and see if he knows anything about this underground ruin. Alright, Adol, as soon as you're ready, let's hit the road. Okay, my throat is a little better now. Chug. Drinking alcohol in the afternoon is so lovely, don't you think? Any new quests? Nope, all cleared. I guess it wasn't just my imagination after all. But that's fine, I don't mind being watched. So she knows that Soldier was watching her. Good morning, do you sleep well? If you want to start the morning with a muscle milkshake, just let me know. I am a man! I don't think he was this serious about her. But this is pretty good stuff. Can't wait to see what happens next. I'm gonna talk to her. I will. Is that you, Anton? Anton and Ricky. It's totally them. Someone got recruited into the Roman army. Somehow. Yes, that must be it. Come get the latest scoops. I'll sell you the latest gossip, fresh off the presses, for only 100 gold. How about it? Okay, what's the rumor? Today's scoop is about Commander Leo's subordinate, Sancho. His junior Panzer looks up to him like an older brother, but Sancho's actually the youngest of 3 siblings. Isn't that interesting? I guess that's slightly more interesting than some of the other stuff we've heard so far. Wasn't my favorite cold-hearted yet unbelievably handsome young man? Are you up for a good time today, maybe? I'll pass another time. What if I said another time? Oh, that's an awfully hopeful sentiment. I'm happy to hear it. You're just being polite. Well then, next time. I was wondering what Carter was going to say to that. Oh well.
Let's go.
Did she learn any new skills? I don't think she did. Same old stuff. I did not really master any of her skills at all, huh? I better look for an opportunity to spam some of her skills and level them up. Since there's only 3 levels to the skills, I might as well. Plus, each level will bring new effects, so there is a point to it. Let me do it. I'm gonna touch it. Oh, it's so silky. I didn't expect it to feel so silky. I don't need to give you anything. Ah, we can't go through here. Alright. I guess we better head out into the forest again, unless there's something to see up here. I wonder if Leo's okay. Governor General Griselda is currently in the conference room, in a meeting with Commander Gruda. The Roman army's exploration of the Great Forest will be fully commencing soon. You'd best be careful, unless you want them to stealing all your glory. Drinking coffee in the guard room really is the best. Right then, I should probably check the route through the forest again. There's no chance of it actually happening, but I sure wouldn't want to be beaten by those Celcetan army soldiers. Governor General isn't in her room at the moment. If you want to report on the map, come back another day. Oh, so where the hell are those two? They must be in one of the other rooms, so who knows what they're talking about. Okay, let's see here. I don't think there's anything going on in the barracks. Wonder what it is about the dark of night that scares people. Whenever I'm out at night, I always end up imagining things that can't possibly be there. Okay, I should also take advantage of these scales to go look for underwater chests. Yes, those have been haunting my mind for a long time. And this is mildly delicious. Roman army soldiers are sure to eat a lot. Still, as the person who cooks the food, I'll take that as a compliment. If you're gonna eat, you gotta eat until you're full. Gotta fill myself up while you still can. Where there's any new weapons? Probably not. Do you know how it feels to be the dad of such a cute little lady? Makes me happy to watch her growing up, but then I think one day she'll be someone's wife, and then Yes, same old stuff right now. Explorer Beaver, new weapons, new weapons. Good girls need good weapons, huh? Explorers really have to pay attention to the equipment they're using. I've just made a fair amount of selling all the treasure I found in the Great Forest, so it's shopping time. I still cannot buy your golden pedestals, but someday I'll use those to max out my ultimate gear. Can only use minerals here. I was hoping that the people of Esteria would teach the people of CASNAN their techniques, but no luck. Alright, nothing else here worth doing right now. If I want to do it, I can probably do it later. Yep. Anyways, be right back. I'll try to find one of those underwater chests. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this Let's Play of Ease Memories of Celceta, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.